What's up, guys? Mike here with Cards View Sports Cards. Okay, did I miss something? No, seriously, how did I miss this? eBay launched a feature that allows you to create multiple listings. That's right, multiple listings at once, just by uploading your photos. Now, I've been in and out of the Card Dealer Pro game for the last couple years. First trying it to see what it's like, not using it, trying it again, not using it again, to where I am right now listing cards, which is the method I describe in this video, which, by the way, is my best performing video with over 22,000 views, so a huge thank you to all of your support for that. But the method I describe in that video is using the sell one like this feature on eBay, which I think now is actually just a button that says sell now right next to the words have one to sell underneath the photo of the listing that you're viewing. Now, this method is still a great way to list cards because it prevents you from having to start a listing from scratch. But there is now an even faster way on eBay, and I don't know how I did not know this sooner. But eBay will now generate listings for you from the photos that you upload. It is an awesome tool, and in my opinion, much easier, more reliable, and much easier to troubleshoot than Card Dealer Pro. I am so excited about this feature because it has significantly reduced my listing time, which comes at a great time because I am increasing my listing goals. We're gonna see this tool in action on screen in this video, so let's jump right in. Of course, before we do, if you want to unlock the secrets of selling and investing in low-end sports cards on eBay, this channel is your go-to source for expert tips, honest insights, and strategies to help boost your eBay sales. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me if you want to stay ahead in the card selling game, maximize your profits, and take your eBay card selling business to the next level. You can also check out my other channel at Puck Mike, where I open and talk about hockey cards. All right, so how do you use this new tool? The first thing you're going to do is go to eBay, of course, and you're going to go to this little button right here that says sell in the top right corner. Then you're going to see this little button right here that says create listing. Now you're going to go down to the one that says multiple listings from photos. Now, the step before this you'll have to do is actually scan your cards in or take pictures of them on your phone. However you scan your cards in or however you get your pictures onto your computer, that's what you'll want to do before you do this step. And then right here you can select how many photos per listing you want to have. I always do 2, the front and the back usually, so I'm going to select 2. We'll hit continue. I've already scanned my photos in, so you're just going to upload from your computer. I'm going to select all the cards I want to upload, so you'll see 2 images per listing. Of course, you want to make sure the front and back of each photo is kind of the next numbered photo, if that makes sense. Like, you don't want to take the front of this card and then take the front of this card and then the back of this card. I don't think it would match it up that way, but here we have them all matched up, which is great. And there's 13 draft listings. So then we're going to click generate drafts, and from there, this is exactly what Card Dealer Pro does. They are literally offering a tool that is Card Dealer Pro within eBay now, which is insanely awesome, and again, in my opinion, works way better. Now, here's the thing. Of course, you're going to have ones that don't match exactly. So far using this tool, I have found better results than I did with Card Dealer Pro. I have nothing against that tool. The people that started that tool, it's a very successful business. It works really well for some people. It works really well for older cards. The trouble I have found with it is just with some of the newer cards, the prisms, reactive blue, those type of cards. I actually had a reactive blue prism on here the other day. It picked it up right away, which was great. But so far, this tool has worked great for me. So you just go through the cards at that point. You're going to see if everyone was matched up correctly. It seems like it has been matched up correctly. And then when you have ones that haven't matched up correctly, all you have to do is enter the title. Of course, you'll probably have to go. So what I usually do is keep another tab of eBay right here. This is no different than what I would do with Card Dealer Pro if they didn't find a match. And to me, this is a little bit easier because in Card Dealer Pro, having to search and click through the different cards that come up in the database, it just takes a little bit longer to load. So right here, I can search for, so this card is actually RJ Cole 2022 Topps, and I actually don't even need to search for it on eBay unless I want to do like a price check or something, or unless I'm not actually sure which card it is. I actually should put the number in here. See, when I switch tabs, it actually saved what I was entering. And this is a first Bowman, so we want to make sure that's in there. So this is when I would actually do a little search because I'm not sure. This looks like a silver, but now I just want to make sure, verify. Okay, so it is a refractor. Okay, so when it doesn't pick up the card right away, you can see very fast right there how fast I did that. As you can see, you can scroll through each item. You don't even have to open up the normal listing tool that eBay has. You can do it all from this table style format. You can select all in bulk edit. So I know my SKU for this one is going to be a certain amount, so I'm going to put that in. We can apply that. It takes 2 seconds. I mean, you can do that for all of these. You want to edit the condition as well. I can change the condition of all of these. We're going to go near mint or better. It applies it to all of them. Again, to me, this is much faster than when I used Card Dealer Pro. It saves it very quickly. I can change the store category, my second store category. I have all my shipping policies here. And the cool thing is, since I've already used this tool, all of my default shipping policies, return policies, policies, payment policies. It all is saved here when I do another batch, which is awesome. I don't have to re-enter that information each time. I want to change the format. Right now, it's just no different than the bulk listing tool that eBay used to have. I'm sorry, the bulk edit tool that they used to have and still have, but now they're just applying it on the front end after you upload your photos, which is genius. So if I say, you know what, I want these to be buy it now instead, I just do that. It changes them all to buy it now instead of auction. I mean, so far this has dramatically helped me at a time when I am increasing my listing goals. I'm going to try to do 8 auction listings per day in January and 8 fixed price listings per day in January. It should get me close to about 500 new listings per month. So I'm kind of excited about that. I've already got to jump on those listings. And you don't have to list these right away, which is awesome. You can still maintain the scheduled listing feature. You scroll over here, you can see start time immediate. You can select them all. You can change the start time. If you want them all to start at a different time, you just schedule it right here. If you want, these first 3 to start at a different time, you can do that. You can bulk edit those. I mean, this is an insanely cool tool. And look how much it's matched out of those 13 cars. 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 that haven't been matched. But once I fill in the information here in the title, either by reading the card or going to eBay like I did on another tab, if I want to do some pricing research, it fills in all this stuff right here, which is awesome. So pretty much this is kind of the same thing as Card Dealer Pro or Chrono Card, at least from what I've read of Chrono Card and some of the tutorials I've watched. But to me, it is a way better feature so far, at least since I've been using the tool. Much more accurate, much faster. Because think about those other tools. If you're doing price research on those other tools or searching for cards, trying to identify them on those other tools, where do you ultimately end up? You end up on eBay. So then you're going back and forth between these other tools. Yeah, we have 2 separate tabs here, but you're still on eBay. It's just so much faster. And the best part is this is free. You do not have to pay for that. I repeat, you do not have to pay for this. I do have a store subscription. The feature that I selected where it said create listing, I believe it's free for everybody. You do not have to pay for it, which is so awesome. You can use this anytime. I've only done like small batches so far. I think I've done maybe the most I've done is like 20 or 25 cards. It's worked great. Like I said, it's identified some prisms. And if you still want to edit the listing the same way you used to, all you have to do is select this little edit button right here. We're actually going to take this away. You can hit edit and it will bring up the listing just like it used to. Same thing here. That way, if you want to like edit the photos, you can do that. You can make the photo a little bit brighter. You can still do all of that. And when you're done, all you have to do is hit done and it takes you back to that screen that you were on. The other thing that's really cool that it automatically does is it will cycle through the cards for you as you're selecting these different variables. The fastest way would be to bulk edit them, but let's just say you had 20 cards and each one is going to be completely different, which could happen sometime. It'll cycle through each one for you for some of these. So if I click on the category right here, let's just say this one is, I think this one's football. So some of these might be all different. You can't do as many bulk edits. It automatically, once you save it, save in next right here, it takes you to the next listing where you can select the next one. So this one might be baseball. Save in next. Then it goes on to the third card. See, it shows you right here, 3 of 13 listings. I mean, this is a much more intuitive tool. And if you are not using this tool right now, even on a small scale, if you're listing a few cards a day, this is awesome. You can exit out of that and it'll save the progress that you made and the changes that you made. You can even customize the columns here. If there's some items that you want to add that it doesn't have in this little graphical user interface, you can do that or take some away. You can even filter items. And one of the really cool things and probably the best thing you can do is apply a promoted percent on the front end before you list it, which if you use Card Dealer Pro, at least when I was using it and testing it out, there was no way to apply a promoted item through the upload with an Excel file. So now I can select promoted listings eligible. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I can just go back to no filter because these are all promoted eligible. I can bulk edit, I can scroll down, and then I can go to my promoted listings and I can go, hey, I want to promote these. I want to do a single ad rate. I can do this and I can make it. I started doing 2% now. I used to do 3% and I can save it. You cannot do that on the front end with Card Dealer Pro uploading an Excel file or any tool uploading an Excel file. You have to go back in, select them all in the bulk edit tool, and then apply the promoted percentage, which is a little bit more cumbersome and takes a little bit more work. Here you can do it on the front end, which is so awesome. So if you're not using this tool, wanted to do a quick tutorial for you guys so that you have some insight into it. It's an awesome tool. Please check it out. If you use Card Dealer Pro and it works for you, that is totally fine. If you use Chrono Card, that is totally fine. It hasn't worked for me, but if they work for you, find the tool that works for your business. This is an awesome tool. If you're thinking about which one to use or switching ones, I would give this a try. Ultimately, you have to make the best decision for you when it comes to what tool or no tool to use when you're listing your sports cards on eBay. Right now, this method is working working great for me, and I hope you find this information useful. Thank you guys so much for the support. Past 2,000 subscribers now. Really grateful. Cannot tell you how grateful I am. I'll be talking more about my goals and strategies for 2025 in the December recap video, and have a lot of new content coming your way this year, so really excited about it. Of course, if you want to unlock the secrets of selling and investing in low-end sports cards on eBay, this channel is your go-to source for expert tips, honest insights, and strategies to help boost your eBay sales. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button for me if you want to stay ahead in the card selling game, maximize your profits, and take your eBay card selling business to the next level. You can also check out my other channel at Puck Mike, where I open and talk about hockey cards.